What's up, guys? Coach K here with your second installment of Mobility Monday. This week, we're going to talk about the neck, the traps, upper back, and shoulders. So most of us carry our tension in our traps. Combine that with a ton of pulling, pushing, carrying your kids around, you name it, and it's just a cluster of tension and potentially pain, tightness up in your traps and shoulder area, which tends to trickle down into that upper back and scap. So I'm going to go over just a couple of my go-tos, easy neck stretching, and ways to kind of relieve that tension in your traps when you're feeling all bound up and like Batman neck. So I always like to start with some gentle neck stretching. Lightly grab the top of your head and just tilt head to one side and just stretch that neck nice and gentle. If you've ever been to a yoga class, you've probably done this seated. And just find your breath, stretch the neck gently, release slowly, and then go to the other side. I'm not yanking my head down, I'm just gently stretching my neck. And then after you finish that side, clasp the fingers on the back of the head and stretch down. Should feel a nice stretch along the back of your neck. I'm feeling some stretching in between my shoulder blades even. Then you can just go into some gentle circles. Stuff seems super basic, but it's often overlooked. From there, I have some go-to band stretches. Once again, this should all be done with ease. I'm not trying to yank this band. I'm not trying to create a lot of tension. I'm letting the band pull my hand, or pull my elbow up and my shoulder open. So my fingers are relaxed. I'm not trying to yank the band down. I'm just letting the opposition happen. And it's creating a nice stretch through that armpit and shoulder. Breathing. Make sure here that you're not letting your ribs splay open in that low back arch. Staying nice and hollow. Shoulders are still stacked over the hips. Then switch. So this is good anytime you're feeling tightness, stiffness before an upper body workout, after an upper body workout, a little bit of both. After you've done that, you can switch to a crossover, hand in the band, just gently letting it pull. I'm not trying to pull the band, I'm just allowing the band to pull my arm across my body. I'm opposing it by keeping my hips forward like headlights on a car. Do the other side. And after you've done both sides, then the third stretch here, hand in the band, flip the palm up, and then sink back into your hinge and let that pull your arm up. I like to rest my head down here. Once again, my fingers are relaxed because I'm not trying to pull this band. Just letting the band do its thing. Switch sides. Just sitting back into it. And after you've done each side, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, somewhere in that range, through all positions, you should already feel looser in that chest and shoulder and armpit region. From there, if you have a barbell and you have a rack and can do this, this is one of my favorite ways to smash out your traps. So get up under the bar. It should be a little bit lower than you would maybe squat with. And I'm pushing the bar into that trap. Starting at the top, kind of the base of my neck, and I'm rolling the bar down my trap. And then I'm going to roll the bar back up my trap. Now this one, I am pushing myself into the bar. I'm not just letting it touch me. I'm actually pushing my trap, and I'm pulling the bar down into that muscle. This should be pretty uncomfortable, especially if you have any tightness or stiffness in that trap. So this is kind of allowing me to give myself a deep tissue massage into my trap. And notice I'm kind of twisting forward so I can get that back of the muscle too. And I go all the way down to the base and then all the way back up. So smash out both sides there. Additionally, we remember our good old mobility. I think this was called Muscle Max. If you have any tension or kinks in between your shoulder blades, take this ball and dig in. So a flat wall is great for this. I'm digging it right in to that muscle underneath my scapula, and I'm massaging through there. If you have any sort of kink or knot, you can press with your body weight here. A flat wall is best. Or you can do it by laying on the floor here. So I can put this ball right here and just lay. I like to move my arm up, down here, find the spot and work through. I can work all the way from the base of that trap through all the tissue underneath that scapula and work out any of those knots. And that should create a lot more range of motion in your shoulders, in your neck. You should have greater range both ways and feel kind of that muscle buildup broken down and feel a lot better. So remember, gentle head stretching, neck circles, the trap smash, shoulder openers, and then digging the lacrosse ball or the mobility ball up in there is going to create better range of motion, better neck mobility, and hopefully less pain and soreness. So I hope that helps week 2. Thanks.